Welcome back, guys, to Highly Intuitive Mercury Oracle. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, morning, afternoon, whatever time it may be where you at. This is a collective energy read, general message. Let's get some stones out here. All right. Let's get to it. I'll put these ones right there. I just want to cleanse this energy out at this time. Any negativity that's being projected at myself and the collective while I channel this energy. As I talk about these cards, it shall be returned back to the people that's sending it. No weapon form will ever prosper against us. Alrighty, let's get to it now. I've already pulled some cards and we're going to talk about it. We have the number 30, adjudication. We also have 14, message of concern. 4, courtship. If y'all notice, the numbers are going backwards, going down. So what I intuitively got from this is that this message is covering several different significances. Not only that, this message is a little challenging. I think not challenging, but there is a challenge going on with the people involved. That's another thing I was picking up. Adjudication. Adjudication is talking about meetings. As y'all can see in that card, y'all see a magistrate sits on his what is that? The judge. Something about he will make decisions on your matter. It could go in your favor. It could not. You could be dealing with bureaucrats, clerks, school boards, zoning boards, and other types of boards or professional advisors. This card is also represents someone you go to for resolution or a disagreement or a problem. There is a legal situation going on, I believe. You could be dealing with a judge, a mediator, a lawyer, a doctor, or a counselor. Somebody lives southwest of you, collective. Okay, these people that you are disputing with or are disputing with you, they are southwest of you. There's a lot of meetings going on and discussions, debates. There's a situation that is about to be resolved too. But we don't know what the outcome is. But what we do know is that there is a situation going on. This card 30 lets us know that there is a legal proceeding going on. There is meetings being held. Okay, that's what that is for, the adjudication. With the pair with the 14 card, message of concern. It says somebody is receiving some type of mail or some correspondence or a letter. Whatever what was in this letter, it was disappointing news. This is why the numbers are going down. 13, 14, 4. Okay. And I'm going to talk about these angel numbers too that I'm seeing in this synchronicity. I'll discuss those in the end. But you could be seeing 44. You could see synchronicities of 4. And I'm going to break it down to you. You see this 3 plus 1 is 4. Then you have 4, 4. So you could be seeing triple 4s, okay? You can also be seeing double We'll get to it. I don't want to jump the gun and jump ahead of myself, but we will get to it and we will talk about it. Okay. But if you're seeing synchronicities of 4, this reading and message is meant for you. Okay. Something about March 14th, March 4th, March 5th, March 9th, March 18th. I already said March 14th. That's confirming it again. March 12th, March 10th, and March 3rd. Also, September 30th, September 14th, September 4th. I'm also picking up 9/11, 9/18. September 14th, September 12th, September 10th, September 3rd. Okay. April 9th, April 5th, April 18th, April 14th, April 12th, April 10th, April 3rd. And something definitely about December. Sagittarius energy. December 9th, December 5th, December 18th, December 14th, December 12th, December 10th, December 3rd. We got October out here too. October 30th. I'm sorry, I didn't say September 30th either. But these are like, this is what I'm getting. Take what resonate. This reading is for you. With the 14th message of concern, somebody has received a letter. And whatever this letter is, this is not good news for them. If it's not a letter, then this is a message of concern that there's arguing and fighting with a false person behind closed doors. A false person could mean somebody could be pretending to be somebody else, living under somebody else's identity. They could took somebody else's identity for themselves, or this false person is somebody that's a damn liar and a manipulator. But take it how it goes. This is a false person. They're receiving some bad news. Okay. With the 4 card, and there's also fighting and arguing and quarreling going on with these people too. These people have been going back and forth to the courts, I believe. There is a court situation going on. There is meetings going on, okay? Somebody has been, and it's not just one person, these are multiple people. There's also people, there's some type of relationship going on too with these people. It could be business relationships, it can be platonic relationships, and it could just be sexual relationships, because whoever these people are, they're not really in like a personal relationship. These are people that's in some type of business relationship. They link up, they have sex, they socialize, they collab together. This is what I'm getting. They collab together. They do low vibrational things in secret. These are false people that's going to court. And these people are arguing behind closed doors with one another and fighting, because whatever is going on, it's not working out in their favor. For some of you, somebody new or somebody that's a part of this group probably or community is going to come in. This is another thing it's saying. The 4 of Wands is saying that, I said the 4 of Wands. The 4 courtship is saying that collective, there is either some new person coming in, and whoever this person is, this is somebody, something that's going on with Facebook or a social media platform. I said platform. Somebody could live southwest of another person, or this courtroom, or whatever is going on. Or this courtroom could be southwest of you, collective. These people could be southwest of you. Take it how it resonates. But somebody could be reaching out to you in the future, but this is not somebody that's reaching out to you because they want to be in some type of romantic relationship. This is something else, is what I'm channeling. I feel like, collective, either somebody's trying to convince you or seduce you or trying to talk you into something that you had already put your foot down, said you wasn't entertaining. That could be what it is. Or somebody is hiding important information from you. It could be both. Somebody is trying to keep, like, literally, somebody is hiding something, a secret. That's what I keep getting, you know. And with that being said, let's get to it. We're going to talk about the major arcana cards first. We have the Hermit. We have the Moon, and these are very dark, murky cards, but beautiful at the same time. We have the Temperance, along with the Hangman. So there's a lot going on, guys. This is talking about, I feel like this is screaming out to me about 9. The inner reflections, meditation, contemplating, soul searching, trying to find your purpose in life. Okay? And the Hermit, what did I say? Virgo. And it's crazy because I already pointed out to y'all all of the Virgo, the Virgo birthdays, and we're going to do it again. We're going to do September 30th, the 14th, the 4th, September 9th, September 5th. We have the 9th out here again, September 10th and September 3rd. Okay? That's what I'm getting. It could be more birthdays, but take what resonates. You are doing this inner reflecting and meditating and contemplating a lot, and, you know, searching for your purpose, or you know what your purpose is already. What you're really doing is that you are actually meditating on these downloads and dreams that you are getting, illusions that people are sending you. You are tapping into the subconscious, your subconscious, since these people play games and want to send, you know, negative energy and do these things and keep you at some type of bad, keep you at a disadvantage. That's what this is about. You are tapping into your natural gifts because you know that you were at a disadvantage. People did something, okay, to hide truth. This is what this disadvantage is. The disadvantage is that you are cutting through the illusions, the hidden truth, the unknown, and you are trusting your intuition. You are facing your fears because something is going on with you, collective. And you haven't quite you know what it is, but you are getting down to the bottom of it. And that's what this is talking about. The 9 Hermit paired with this 18. Also, we also got September 18th on here. But something about September 9th, too, is significant. It's a lot of 9s out here, guys. Something, I got a message for that, too. It's a lot of 9s out here, too, and 1s. But we're going to get to it. With this Hermit, with the Moon card, this is basically talking about you meditating and reflecting on these synchronicities, these messages that you get, these illusions that these people have been sending you, your enemies, these people that have been hiding the truth from you. Okay? You know that there's things that you don't know, but you are trusting your intuition at this time, and you are facing your fears, and you are diving deep into the unconsciousness, the dark murky water of your unconsciousness, your dreams, mysteries, symbolisms. What do these dreams mean? The metaphor, the perception. Okay? Trusting your own perception. Because the dreams that you've been having, you know, I believe somebody wanted you to not have clarity, to be uncertain about your dreams. And with this Temperance card, paired with the Temperance card, we talked about the Sagittarius. So we got something with Virgo. We got Pisces energy. Now we have Sagittarius energy along with Neptune, the Hangman. Okay? You are alchemizing this energy and these dreams and these downloads. You are blending these messages together, and you're doing it with harmony and moderation. You are tapped in. This is talking about your own masculine and feminine duality and how you are an alchemist and how you are channeling both the light and dark, blending this energy together to create the life that you want. And you're doing this through meditation, deep meditation. This is your purpose, is what I'm hearing. This is your purpose. And with the 12, whatever it is, you are surrendering it to the cosmos. Yep. And you are embracing new things at this time. You're learning and teaching yourself new things. Okay? Because somebody wanted you to be at a disadvantage. A group of people wanted you to be at a disadvantage. You could have stepped into some newfound spiritual knowledge and wisdom. That's exactly what you're doing. You are tapping into your own subconscious, not just with these illusions, but also with purpose. You gained some clarity, enlightenment. Okay, and that's what this is about. So let's get into it. The 9 of Wands paired with the 9 of Hermits. I told y'all we've been seeing angel number 99. We're gonna talk about it. This is Virgo energy again. You are very determined and resilient at this time and defiant. You are very motivated. And you are facing difficulties. The difficulties is secrets. With this judicate, I believe this is what's going on, collective. Look, I think what I am channeling, what Spirit is telling me is that there's a community of people that have been keeping something, been receiving messages. You haven't been receiving, you have not gotten any physical letter in the mail. This is not for everybody. This is for, you know, whoever, some of you have received something, but this is for somebody who have not received. Somebody has been kept completely in the dark about a very important legal matter. You are standing in your power and you are bringing some light to a situation with the Hermit card. This is what it's talking about. You are being very powerful in hermit mode. You are resilient, defiant. You're going to get to the bottom of a situation. You are facing difficulties right now. Okay? But Spirit says this was part of your destiny for you to go through this. This was part of the destiny. So I guess, you know, in the past, you know, I think it was an obstacle for you because you did not know that you had these gifts, but you are finding out that you do. And I think you were up in your head a lot with the 5 of Swords. We got Gemini energy out here. Somebody did something to cause some type of conflict with you. And it's something that got to do with this court system. Something, a legal matter that's going on in the Justice Department. I believe in the distant horizon, you're going to get some info. You're going to find out something that you don't know. You know, but you don't know everything. You just know enough to talk about it. Okay. You just know enough. You just know enough. That's what they're telling me. Okay. But you don't know everything. Somebody has been sending you some type of energy because they wanted to create conflict for you. They wanted you to be at an unfair advantage. Yes, this caused an unfair advantage for you, and you experienced a lot of loss. And this happened in the past, okay? And this, all along, this was happening to you because Spirit wanted you to build up your meditation skills or whatever spiritual skills that you have. Yep, and that's what this was for. This was basically what I told you guys. I've been saying this was part of your destiny for this to happen to you. You were experiencing a lot of conflict. You were at an unfair advantage, and you were experiencing a lot of losses in the past. This was the foundation that somebody set for you, not what you set for yourself. Somebody did this to you with spell work and keeping secrets. Paired with the Nine of Swords, Libra energy. This is what they were doing. So like I said, they were sending you energy, right? To give you, so you can have nightmares. So you can be in this worry energy, feelings of depression and anxiety, insomnia, not being able to sleep because they wanted you to be in this energy of fear. And you took the opportunity to find courage, which means you went into this meditation mode because you knew something was going on in your past. You could have been 14 when you realized this. You could have been at age 9 when all of this was going on. And guys, some of y'all were children, 9 years old. Some of you could have been as young as 3 and 4 when this stuff started, when you started being spiritually attacked. Some of y'all, when y'all were younger, if you remember, you couldn't sleep at night. There was a lot of nights where you could not rest, you could not sleep. And it was because whoever you were around was secretly doing spell work on you to keep you in this 5 of Swords and 9 of Swords energy. And if y'all notice, both of these energies are together. So if you add 9 plus 4 is 14. That's the King of Swords card. Somebody was being a tyrant and was sending you all of this dark, heavy energy. But guess what? You see that bird, that white bird, and then you see the constellations right here, and you see positive energy. You didn't realize it, but ever since you was a child, you had the gift to be able to transmute this energy. This is why you see, if you pay attention to all of these cards that I show you, you can see stars and orbs and energy. This is talking about you being in a dark place, and this was intentional, and you rising above this darkness because you had some type of spiritual gifts, which is you are earth, you could be an angel in the flesh. But this is what was going on to you in the past, okay? When you were a child, in your younger years, you were being visited by dark energy and you didn't even know it. You could have been having weird dreams. You could have been seeing yourself literally traveling through portals, because this gives me the energy of portals. You knew as a child that something was unique about you, but you just didn't understand it. And you're understanding it now in your older age. Now that you are, I don't know why this divine timing. That's what Spirit is saying. Divine timing. Everything happens when God wants it to happen, his will, his way. But these people, if you notice, there's a lot, like there's water and things. These people wanted to keep you in some type of emotional darkness. But the jokes is on them. Because you have spiritual protection. You've always had spiritual protection from the beginning, from the moment you were being formed in your mom's womb. These people, whoever these people was, they were doing dark magic over you to keep you in this 5 of Swords and 9 of Swords energy. And when you add the 5 plus 9, you could tell that this was very deep. This was very serious, because 9 plus 5 is 14. And if you add that up, that turns out to be the King of Swords. So you are dealing with a King of Swords that is a freaking tyrant. Somebody who is evil to the core. Okay? They didn't realize with this Moon card, by them doing this in secret to you, this what woke up your spiritual gifts. They didn't realize that God had already put his own magic over your life, because he knew the world that we were going to be in. He knew that the heart of man and woman is evil and wicked. So what did he did? He stamped his select, his chosen. He stamped us with a code so that we will be able to wake up in these times. For we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but with rulers of wickedness and darkness in high places. This government, Hollywood. There's a court situation going on that you don't know about, collective. You probably found out, though, about it going online, because, you know, things are public records. Because also adjudication also talk about public records. Somebody probably mad that you found out that they're in bankruptcy. This was one of the persons that did magic over your life. And this person is going through some type of turmoil. This is what they wanted for you, but this is what they're going through now. The tables have turned. All of this emotional pain and psychological warfare, because they can't fight you physically. So they went behind your back and did it in secret. Because they can't, they're not. And the sad part is everybody is exposed. If you woken up to your journey, you know who your enemies are now. If you're not on your journey, then you're still in the matrix. You're still, you know, believing everything your leaders, and you still believe, you know, you're living your best life when you're not. A lot of us don't realize we on the road to hell. That's what we really on. That's why the government don't want TikTok exposing shit. That's why they want to ban TikTok. Because TikTok is exposing things that a lot of people don't want to believe, and they have the right not to believe. You know, that's your choice. But anyways, how we know that these people was messing with your spiritual journey is because now this was the past. This is what's going on in the past. People was hiding these, you know, creating illusions, lying, projecting this energy, putting your life in danger because they wanted to hide the truth from you. They wanted you to take the fall for something. Somebody is having messages. Not only that, too, they also, this group, somebody in this group is trying to. So yeah, guys, they wanted you to take a loss. They knew they couldn't like bribe you to go along with the plan because they wanted to make you the victim. Actually, you've been a victim of some witchcraft in the past, and you found out about it. You always knew that you were under you knew that, like, when you were a child, and this could have been, like I said, as early as 3 years old, because it's out here. When you were a child, you could have known that something was weird and strange about the people who were raising you. You could have been, as a child, you could have been suffering from sleepless nights. Okay, you could have had sleepless nights as a child growing up because you were being bombarded by negative dreams, by nightmares. And the reason why you had these nightmares is because there were people sending this energy to you, dark priestesses and high priestesses. For some of you, it was people in your family that was going to see other practitioners and paying people to do things against you, to spiritually attack you and raise spiritual warfare against you. Now, all I can tell you is the reason why these things happen is, like I said, our story was already been told. Everything has already happened in the spiritual realm. The physical realm that we are living in now is just manifestations. Everything that God said in the Bible has predicted that's going to happen has happened, and it's coming to pass. Judgment on the nations. The devil going to be judged, and people are going to be judged, and it is happening right before our eyes, guys. You are just waking up, collective. You are on your spiritual journey. You have woken up out of this matrix. You understand why these things happen to you, and it has to deal with the calling on your life. And I'm going to talk about that. That's what I've been talking about. Moving on with the King of Wands. Remember, I told you God had already put his DNA, his imprint. Y'all see that? You have a lot of orbs. You can travel through portals. I never paid it. Remember, you have been traveling through portals in the spirit realm ever since you were brought over into. And I have to tell you guys, there is no babies in heaven. And I know a lot of people like to think, because this is what we've been conditioned to believe. But I'm about to put y'all on some game. And this is something I want y'all to think about. When God created Adam and Eve, was Adam and Eve babies? No, they were not. They were grown adults when God made them. And God made them out of dirt. It says it in the Bible, in Genesis. So, if Adam and Eve was created with God's bare hand, and then he instilled the tools in Adam and Eve to be able to procreate themselves, which is us, where we were actually born through Adam and Eve. Okay? Y'all following what I'm saying? Think about it like this. Y'all don't think God has the power to do all this other stuff? If he can make a man and a woman in his own image, and guess what? When he created Adam and Eve, he didn't start them off as babies. He started when Adam was created, Adam was a grown man. What I'm trying to tell y'all is when we die, especially when babies die, children die at a young age. When they die, the body is just a body, guys. That's it. But your spirit is energy. And that's what the body is. The body is covering the spirit. Okay, it's just like the skin. You know how the skin, there's 5 layers of skin, and then you have the muscle, the nerves, and then you have the skeleton bone. Well, the skeleton bone is covered. Your skeletal system is covered by nerves, veins, blood vessels. Okay, then you got the muscle. Then you have the 4 different layers of skin to protect what's inside. So when we die, guys, whether you have crossed over children, whether you have children that die, I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody needs to hear this. When we die, if you have a child or a baby that passed away, when your baby passes away, they don't go back to heaven as a baby. They go back to heaven as a spirit. A lot of people, like I say, the Bible don't break this down. Well, actually, it is in the Bible. The problem is they took it out of the Bible because they don't want you to know these things. You got to go get the Apocrypha, and then you got to go get the Book of Enoch. Then you got to go back and you got to get some what is that? I got the book called the ancient. What is it called? It's called the Ancient Egyptian Resurrection. Y'all need to get these books, man, if y'all don't have them already, because the KJV has been compromised. And I've already told y'all that. Y'all can go, on the internet and Google these things. The information is out there. But you have like God's DNA stamped in you. Y'all come from a royal bloodline, the 144,000. Y'all have a soul mission here, a purpose. And y'all are being divinely guided by God and y'all ancestors. You see this orb around this person? Y'all see this orb? Y'all see this? You can travel through portals And yes, guys, I've told you this. When I was a child, one of the lot of the dreams that I had when I was a kid, somebody kept trying to keep me in this Ada. Somebody was doing spell work over me, and I could literally see it. I couldn't see who the person was because they were coming to me in the form of Michael Myers. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna just be honest with you. But I knew who the person was. Maybe I started having these dreams when I was like after my father died. Collective, I'm not the only one. You travel too. Okay, when you were a child, just go back, sit down and think about the things you probably forgot about these things because, like I say, life goes on. And I did too. I literally forgot about a lot of things that I went through because we was taught that when you heal, you're supposed to move on and forget. Okay. And at one point in time, I did forget. And then something happened to me and these memories were triggered. And I started remembering things that happened in my past. And I started realizing, that I was under heavy spiritual attack. And I found out who the person was that was doing this. I want to say when I was intuitively, God had already showed me when I was about 13 and I was placed in foster care. God showed me. See, that's another thing. When you are around your enemies, you're not going to be able to see what they're doing because they're using your energy to mask themselves. But when you step away from these people, you will start having downloads about them and God will show you what they did to you in secret. And I want to say in 1993, when the Most High removed me from my biological family, I started having purest day downloads about, in particular, people, women and men in my family that was coming up against me. And Spirit showed me an in particular aunt and an in particular uncle in my family that was coming up against me. And they both were Sagittarius. And God showed me how this mother was doing witchcraft. Actually, what she was doing is she was going out and paying somebody. And then there was a Virgo too that also was doing witchcraft against me too. This is crazy how this is coming out. When I was a child, my older cousin was also a part of this too. He's dead now, and that was part of his punishment. I could tell you, I could sit up here and tell y'all so much, but it is what it is. These people all were a part of sabotaging you with magic growing up as a child. You could have been the Virgo that was a victim. You could have been a Pisces that was a victim, a Sagittarius that was a victim. But in this case, guys, I'm the Pisces. I'm the one that was victimized by a Virgo and a Sagittarius. And there's other people too involved, but I'm just putting it out there so y'all can understand how I know what I know, plus visions and downloads I've had. These people were cloaking their energy, playing in your energy when you were a child because they didn't want you to know that it was them, but also they wanted you to have this fear. This is another reason why when I was a kid, my grandmother on my father's side of the family, she didn't allow me to watch horror movies because she said all of that stuff was nothing but of the devil. So certain music, my grandmother and them didn't even listen to music because they said all of that stuff was nothing but the devil. All they talk about is sex, lusting and desires. And that's basically what it is. And when I was a kid, I didn't understand that shit, and I used to fuss with my grandmother. I didn't understand that stuff. But now that I'm older, I get it. I totally get it now. All of this stuff they do is witchcraft and sorcery, spirit cooking, to keep us under these demonic energies and these demonic force and control. And collective, you coming out of it because something was ordained and destined for you. That's why we got 999 out here. We got all these different angel numbers out here. And I'm about to get to it, guys. I'm getting to it now. But you travel through different portals with the ancestors and spirit. You are very powerful. You're standing in your power at this time and you ain't backing down. Okay? You could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could be the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or have these placements in your chart, and you could be dealing with Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Leo. You are an entrepreneurial spirit by nature. This is your DNA. See, it's in here. your DNA is that you are an entrepreneurial spirit for the Most High, not the government. You are not here to be enslaved by the government, by the rulers and wickedness of darkness. No, your life is ran by the Most High, thy God. That's who you follow, the true God, not what these leaders want you to follow. And this is what, and I'm also picking up for some of you, there are also unknown practitioners, Wiccans and witches and warlocks behind closed doors sending you this energy too. Let's not forget about them. There's also people who are sent from the devil that's here to destroy the 144,000, but they already know that they work for us. But that's the illusion that the devil and God creates on mankind, because God and the devil has an agreement, and that's also in the Bible. Y'all, honey, those of us that with me and know the Bible and know what I'm talking about. Okay, so you are a leader. You are an entrepreneurial spirit by nature and a natural born leader. You are very ultra successful. Even when these people was doing what they was doing, this was all a part of the design for your life. Okay? You are very creative, and this is what these people were mad about, because you have a strong divine relationship with spirit, and they knew that you were coming in this world. That's why they were attacking your mom. This is why they attacked your parents. This is why generational curses are so real, guys. And the trauma always starts when you are a child, because that is when you are your most vulnerable. That is when you are the most impressionable and you're innocent, when you are a child, because you don't know and you are very naive. And it's not saying that in a bad way. It's just saying that, this is part of the trap that God set for the devil. With the Temperance card out here, Sagittarius energy, because you have this gift, this DNA code, the mark of God on you, you are able to alchemize, blending in your feminine and masculine duality. Not only you are able to speak and talk about what has happened to you, and you can transmute that. Instead of you holding grudges and being mad at these people, you know how to harmonize that energy in moderation, which means you have mastered your masculine and feminine. You are balanced. Your chakras are balanced. Yeah, they was sending you energy work, trying to fuck with your chakras. They was doing all kinds of shit, but it did not work. And what they wanted for you is now happening to them. So this is what's happening now, collective. You are balanced. I think I talked about this yesterday in a reading. I posted this and I talked about the Empress and how things were lining up. Did y'all hear about the rare phenomenon that's going on this month, January 21st, and then there's going to be another phenomenon, February 28th? Y'all better get y'all telescopes, because I believe it's January 21st. We're going to be able to see the Milky Way with the exception of Mercury. And then February 28th, we're going to be able to see the full Milky Way with Mercury. So y'all better be ordering y'all video cameras and y'all telescopes so y'all can take part, because they gonna, honey, the evildoers, they're gonna be doing a lot of witchcraft, but honey, that shit gonna get blown out the motherfucking waters. Y'all are gonna be destroyed permanently. You gonna go be with the devil, because that's who you believed in, that's who you worked for. But collective, you work for the Most High thy God, and you're woke. You have balanced out both of your feminine, and here we go again, your feminine and masculine duality. Something about what is this? Amalgamation, the fluidity of time through meditation, the perpetual motion of life. See, you a deep meditator. You get what you want through meditation, not going out here and punching in on somebody's clock. I'm just keeping it real, and it's no shade to people that do. You got to do what you got to do to survive, and the collective got to do what they got to do to survive. And the collective is awarded these gifts. If you not aware of who you are, you don't have to literally go out here and work for other people. You have your own spiritual gifts and your own power. where you can live a lavish luxury life here on earth in the midst of all of this chaos that you're going through. You just got to line yourself up with God. In other words, you got to confess your sins. You gotta confess what you have done wrong, what you have taken part in, and be forgiven and begin to live your life righteously. You've always been a righteous person ever since you were a child. And that's another thing. This is why people wanted to break you down, because they looked at you as a goody two shoes, because you always followed the rules. You always did the right thing. And these people always did the wrong thing. Yep. With this hangman energy out here. Yep. Because I told you, when you meditate, you surrender it to the will of God. You reflect over the things you've been through in your life and why these things happened the way they did. You have realized your purpose. Yep. This talks about you being having wisdom, being a spiritual teacher. And you're telling people to surrender whatever issues they have with people. Just surrender it to God and just focus on yourself and the things that you want out of life. That's what's going to be your big reward. And that is exactly what you are doing, because you already have the DNA in you. Those of y'all Jesus people. Jesus didn't punch in on nobody's clock. He was a carpenter. He had his own business. He made furniture for a living. He was a carpenter. Yeah. Okay. So with that being said, with this 10 of Pentacles, this is talking about when you do that, this is when you begin to manifest. This is when you begin to get your spiritual and material abundance, because you are manifesting. You and your family, y'all are divinely protected. You, your husband, your wife, your kids, your grandkids, y'all are protected. You see that? Generations of kids. That's beautiful, man. That is so freaking beautiful. Yep. And then we're going to get to this 3 of Cups, where it's talking about, you having healthy relationships, you and your family. Y'all are in peace and happiness. Y'all are in an abundant time, and y'all are cooperating with spirit. That's what this is talking about. Y'all are close with God. Y'all are close with each other. Y'all are very loving. You are being celebrated. There are 3 crossed over loved ones along with other crossed over. They're coming up as orbs. When your children pass on and die, guys, somebody need to hear this. Your child that came over into this world, they're going back to the cosmos as what they was, in just pure energy. There are no babies in heaven. We are all grown, mature people. And we know that because those of y'all who have read the Genesis, it talks about how when God created Adam and Eve, when he created Adam was not a baby. He was not an infant. He was a full grown man. So, and they didn't come through no womb. They was made from the earth. Okay, so let's talk about these. Let's talk a little bit more about these synchronicities and these messages. These people that came up against you, man, they have hell to pay. Everything they did backfired on them. Okay. I'm getting that angel number 99, if you're seeing synchronicities of 9. This is talking about your soul purpose. Your spiritual guides often call to use your creativity and talents to benefit all humanity. This is what your purpose is, not only for you to live the life for you, but also help wake up the collective. Angel number 55 is talking about major changes and personal transformation in your life. Angel number 10 is talking about new beginnings, fresh starts, and new opportunities in your life, your spiritual growth, which encourages you to focus on your spiritual development and your inner wisdom, because positive changes is on the horizon. This has been coming up in all of my readings. A leadership, taking control of your life, collective. This is what you're doing, manifesting your desires, because you are confident in yourself now, because you know the truth and you are trusted in your own abilities with confidence. You're not putting your faith in the government. Your faith is in God. And God and Spirit is confirming that you are aligned. All of your chakras are aligned. You are aligned with your purpose and your true passion. Angel number 33 is talking about you being a master teacher, self-expression, and you are artistic. Okay. And then I was also seeing, if you're seeing the angel number 319, this is talking about looking into your own future is important to creating a good life and making the right decisions and going in the right direction. Start planning your life now. You could be the age 20, you could be the age 19, 29, 35, 49, 68, 74, 84, 92, 100, 103, 3. I'm also getting the number 10, 12, 14. Take it how it resonates, guys. I forgot to write down all of the 4s and what the 4s mean. But you know what? Y'all can go look this stuff up. I did the best that I can do, because it's a lot more messages with this too. But I only talked about what I could channel at this point in time. And with that being said, guys, let me see. Is there anything else I want to discuss? I think I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Yep. And with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to just end it right here. This is a very beautiful message. You guys enjoy your day. Happy birthday to all of my Capricorns who celebrate. I believe today is the 12th. So happy birthday if you're celebrating. If you have an anniversary, happy anniversary to that too. Anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below or on my community post. And with that being said, guys, y'all have a fabulous day. Bye.